What's up, guys? Welcome to an episode of Motortopia brought to you by Tread Magazine. I'm out here, I'm Ali from Fix, Break, Repeat. We're here at Sand Hollow State Park, where behind me you can see awesome slews of Jeeps who are about to go embark on various trails. That's what this event's all about. It's about people coming together for the love of off-road and doing some really incredible trails out here in this area. I mean, the trails literally span the surroundings of this beautiful lake that's to my right over here. We're looking forward to bringing you interviews. We're looking forward to bringing you close-ups with vendors. We're gonna try to get everything for you so you can get a taste for how cool this event really is, and hopefully you'll come back next year. Anyways, guys, let's go check it out. So I'm here over at Billstein with Mr. Steve Von Sugern, who manages all of marketing for Billstein, right?
For aftermarket.
For aftermarket, yeah. And you may have seen, if you got this most recent issue of Tread Magazine, my Jeep on the front cover. Billstein has been such a huge part of this one. We got dual shocks on every corner, and we're really looking forward to even getting it more dialed in with shock surplus. More to come on that, but now they've just come out with a new shock. If you know anything about the Project Subarus that we've been doing with Tread for Project Tubaru, you'll have seen Billstein's on Eric Subaru. He's running the B6s. These are the new B8 TerraSports. Tell me about these.
So, you know, we've always built struts for cars and SUVs for years, and we finally thought, well, we do this with a 5100 where we make it very easy to lift a vehicle. Very simple, in a very simple way, right? So why not do it with a strut for a Subaru or other CUVs?
Right.
So it's just a matter of developing how far can we lift it without compromising the components, tune it specifically for that lift, for that vehicle, for off-road,
okay,
and then offer it in one package. So it's just a super easy and cost-effective way to lift a CUV with just the strut. You reuse the spring and the top hat off the car. You don't need to buy.
So all that stays stock.
Yeah, you don't need to buy any other parts. Just the.
And then how many inches was the lift?
Depending on application, 1 to 2 inches.
1 to 2 inches.
Yeah.
But it's all shock.
Right.
Which is far superior to like doing a spacer.
Right.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, you're
awesome.
able to align it back to factory specs.
Have you guys jumped them yet?
Without any problem. We have, but don't tell anyone.
Hey, we want to jump it too. So we may be upgrading our B6s to the new B8s. Huge thanks to Billstein for all the support that you've provided, and
of course.
Stay tuned. More to come with Billstein. So now we're at Toile Falls, and I've been wanting to do this trail for so long because I've seen so many amazing pictures of Jeeps and other vehicles on top of these falls. It looks beautiful, and we're about to go do it. And right now we've got an awesome crew, a lot of the guys from Sonora and gals, and so should be a lot of fun. Let's go check it out.
Damn!
So we just wrapped up our own crew, but you can see behind me, there's already more people lining up, and this place just gets nuts. I think we got really lucky actually. When we showed up, there was nobody here. But this is a major, major tourist attraction in terms of things to experience when you're out in the Sand Hollow area, or actually the St. George area, I guess, is where this all is. But yeah, look at them lining up. Everyone wants their photo, everyone's gonna do their thing. It's really cool to see, and I loved it. It was freaking awesome to be part of this and to finally have my Instagram photo. All right, so we're gonna get ready to go back towards Sand Hollow State Park, and we're gonna go hit an event called Trailbreaker, which I guess is kind of like the shootout. From what I understand, I've never seen it, but it's like the shootout in King of Hammers, and it seems like it's gonna be a gnarly thing to experience and watch. Maybe more like Chocolate Thunder, actually. So yeah, I'm excited. I want to see all the things, and hopefully we can show you all the things. Oh man, now we are at Trailbreaker. This is insane. It's all buggies all the time right here. And you can see behind me, we got one competitor about to make his way over. You will not see any rooftop tents out here at all. Basically, the premise of this event is it happens in little stages, and you get X amount of time between each stage. And at the final, at the end, if you've passed it all, your total time is then counted towards your score. And whoever has the fastest time through everything is the one who wins. This is awesome. I would not mind driving one of those. Yeah! What is up? I am now at the Warren booth / Factor 55 booth with one of my very good friends, Mr. Justin Andrews. Justin, what's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? Great to see you, man.
I'm just glad I'm glad that connected. It's always horrible on camera when you're
and the sun's on my face, man. I should get extra credit.
Do you want to trade?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We're standing in front of Marvin Stammel's Jeep right here, which went to the 24-hour hell and back, and you were co-dog, right?
Well, so I was, Warren was one of the sponsors this year for 24 Hell and Back, and so I got to participate. I got to go.
So rad.
Yeah, it was.
Was it amazing?
It was.
Because you're up 24 hours, right?
Yeah, so the trail started at 9:30 in the morning, and it ended at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
And it was like, and by about 4 a.m., it is just shadows in the rocks, and
you're like there's like trails behind you.
You're just waiting for this. Is the sun coming up?
Everybody's all cracked out.
Survive it, dude. It was a phenomenal experience. I cannot begin to express just how an amazing event he put on.
I need to go check that out, but I feel like the level and the caliber of these vehicles that go on this, there's a reason why they call it the 24 hours hell and back.
And dude, the thing was like we were on a buggy trail. It was the first time ever that full-bodied rigs have been on it. And man, we cannot wait to share that content with the world. It is unbelievable. The trail was 0.9 miles. It wasn't even a mile long.
And it took
24 hours to do.
Wow.
It was crazy, dude. After racing King of the Hammers, after racing Baja, after wheeling everywhere.
You've done a lot.
Yeah, dude. And after wheeling everywhere with you, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done, man. It's so incredible. Incredible.
Also, they happen to sell parts.
Yeah, that too.
So, do you want to talk about anything new that's coming out?
So one thing is brand new. You're gonna have to. So Marvin kind of hit it. So I gotta come in here.
Let's go over here.
Super close. So what we did is on Marvin uses the front winch as suck down for this, and it was really effective on Hellenbach because sometimes when you're going up and the suspension is going to unload, right? You want to suck that thing down. So I actually spliced together a small endless loop to put on through this thing, so our ultra hook could come down and grab this. Well, because of the way that he has this bumper made, when the line comes out of the fairlead, hits right here on the end.
Which you don't want with a synthetic rope.
So right behind here, that's hidden in here, is a brand new product we're just about to release. It's called the Ultra Guard, and it is a chafe sleeve that is going to go to the ropes. Now, what it is not Cordura. It is not some thin, crappy little sleeve that's going to rip
right away.
What it is, it's ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. It's the same fiber the synthetic rope is actually made out of, right? So it's woven Dyneema. It's woven HMPE mixed with high dense polyester. So not only does it have that slick factor and the strength of Dyneema, but it also has that longevity factor of that high dense polyester, and it's essentially cut proof. So he's able to run his winch line right out here, cover the back
Just
of
go
this
right
thing,
over this.
right over this, and not have to worry about cutting his rope.
That's unheard of because, yeah, you go over this and you're done with your rope.
What's going to be so valuable about that key tool on top of it is now you can add it to any soft shackle, whether it's one of our USA made shackles or any soft shackle that you have,
and to get that
and make that thing even last that much longer. Wow. So it's really going to be an additional tool to add to a product.
Awesome.
It's fantastic. It's really excited to get it to market.
Bitchin'. Right on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, dude, stoked to see you.
Yeah, you too,
I'm
man.
glad you made a little bit of time. You're a busy guy here
man.
at these shows. I mean,
So
always
good to see you,
wheeling and dealing. So good to see you, bro.
You
too, man. All right, guys. Well, if you want to find out more about Factory 55, where are they going?
We're going to be, we'll be at...
The website just changed too, right?
Yeah, so we just launched a brand new website, so there's a lot of new information. There's going to be a ton of new products. All of our new industrial line of rigging is coming out. All the diameters of kinetic ropes all the way up to 2.5 inches. Soft shackles with over 300,000 pounds of braking strength. So there's a lot of big stuff that we're working on to release. Some new hard parts that we're also getting ready to release. And then also some race-specific products for King of the Hammers and other off-road racing things. So it's
because you guys got Warren Racing.
Yeah, now we have Warren Racing.
Yeah, you have Warren Racing.
So,
I'm so excited about that.
Oh, dude.
It sounds like some of the amateurs might get a little chance to do some cool things.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, we want to share that with everybody, right? Yeah. It's because it's a community thing, right? Now we don't have to worry about tire sponsors or bumpers, right? Everybody's going to be using a general purpose tool, which is the winch, right? And it's a family, and we want to bring all those people into our community.
I love that. And that's what, whether it's overlanding or crawling, the one common denominator when you come out to events like this is stuff like this, where it's like, you see your friends, you're hanging out, everyone becomes fast friends. And that's what I love about it. So thanks for making the time. And
thanks for coming by, man.
Yeah, buddy.
And subscribe to Tread.
Yeah, thanks. I guess I'm fired. He's hired.
I love you, dude.
This is the remarkable Roadian HTX2, the new, built from the road up all-weather tire with a no-compromising attitude. 3PMSF certified to excel in heavy snow, ice, and rain. With the tread design and compound engineered to deliver long life and high mileage. And choose the sidewall option that matches your style and ride, including raised white lettering. Make us a part of your passion. The Roadian HTX2, uncompromising performance from Nexen. We got you.
What is up, guys? Finally, we get to hang out with the man of the show. Granted, I think there's a lot of men of the show because they're the heroes, but the one who started Trail Hero right here, Rich. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Thanks for taking some time. I know you're hella busy. This event has been insane. Only for the 2 days that I've been here, it's been incredible.
Yeah, we've got 5,800 trail riders, 5,800 registered vehicles, 11,000 people that watched Uncle Cracker last night, over 160 vendors, a beautiful location that's located next to town. There's a Walmart 5 miles away.
Right.
We're at a lake.
AutoZone.
It's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
And the wheeling here is so unique because I've been to Moab and I've done all that. And then coming out here to Sand Hollow, the rock seems like it's going to be forgiving, but it's not as forgiving as you think it's going to be.
Yeah, no. Sand Hollow is known for a little hardcore aspect of what we do in off-road, but you get similar obstacles to Moab, except in Moab you'll do 10 obstacles over 20 miles. Here you'll do 10 obstacles in 100 yards.
Right.
And it just makes it
like left and right.
Yeah.
Everywhere you turn your neck, there's like another badge saying some name of some trail. So where did this start? How did this kind of roll? Because it doesn't start just like this.
No, definitely not. We started with, first year was 2016, and we started with 420 vehicles.
You just wanted to have an event, and you kind of invited a bunch of people?
Kind of. What we saw was the mountain was going to get closed off, and they were going to build houses here.
Okay.
And everyone had said, well, we'll get signatures and we'll keep it open, and that wasn't working. And so we thought we needed economic impact, and no better way to do that than to host an event. And we started doing that, had an economic impact, and just went up from there.
And it actually benefits the community, it benefits the economy here.
Yeah, I mean, right now, this weekend, we'll probably see about a $30 million economic impact here locally for the community. On top of that, we have community outreach programs where we take people with special needs and veterans off-road. So that's what we're all about.
That's awesome, dude. Well, if you guys haven't checked it out, please, we've been saying it this entire video, but please check it out, Trail Hero. Come out next year. It's a great it's very family oriented. I've seen so many kids walking left and right out here. I would like to say it's kind of like Johnson Valley meets Moab, Utah, if you know the vibe. So
we don't want all the craziness that JV has. We love the family atmosphere. That's what we want to keep going.
You've done it, dude. What is up? So today is Friday and it's going to be basically Nemesis Day. We're going to be hanging out with Rob Graff from Nemesis. What's up, bud?
How's it going?
Good, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for supporting me. And I appreciate you guys taking us on some trails.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You guys just finished the maze, basically. This is the end of it?
I believe so. This is my first time on this one.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
Good time?
It was a blast. It was a blast. We made it up. You Got to Be Totally Nuts, and with the old JK. And it was interesting, but I agree with the name. The's no doubt on that.
You Gotta Be Totally Nuts to
yeah,
go do it?
it's up there.
A lot of these trails seem like you gotta be totally nuts, but I cannot wait to get on it with you guys. We just showed up. We finally got caught up to them. Just so if you guys don't know, Nemesis, what do you guys make? Let the people know.
No worries. So we make bumpers, rockers, fenders, skid plates, everything from basically TJ, JK, JL now, JTs, and we're moving on to some other stuff here next
some
year.
New things coming out?
Yeah. So
can't really talk about it too much yet.
No, not yet.
Right.
Not yet. That's got to stay a little closed lip on that one.
Stay tuned. I mean, they've got such amazing engineering that goes behind their parts. I've got all their aluminum on my Jeep. If you've got the September, October, I believe November issue of Tread Magazine, I should be on the cover of that. You can see all the aluminum on my Jeep and get a closer look at it. And it's been amazing. It was awesome and easy to install.
Good.
It's called the Skeletos. Skeletos on the inside of the Billy rockers.
Oh no. So the Skeletos is on the inside of the flares.
On the flares.
Yep.
Okay.
The Billy rockers, it's a 3-piece system.
Right.
And we did that so that we could build them out of aluminum and still get some crazy strength on.
Yeah, because I noticed it looks like an aircraft frame that the skin goes on top of.
That's exactly right. Yep. And then the nice part is, if you hammer on the skin so much and you want to clean it up, you can just buy a replacement skin.
Just the skin.
Just the skin and put it on.
The inner should be fine.
Oh yeah. Yep. And this was actually our original R&D Jeep for the Billy rockers.
Okay.
And we haven't fixed the rockers, so
that's awesome. Yep. And you've done a lot with this.
We've done 1 or 2 trails with it.
Yeah, and that's why I really like Nemesis. It's companies like this that are really trying to be different from what everybody else is making. For the rest of you, if you want to check out more about Nemesis Industries, check them out on Instagram at Nemesis Industries or online. Is it Nemesis?
It's nem-ind.com.
-ind.com.
Yep.
So check them out, and more to come. What's up, guys? As we close out tonight, the first day of our vendor show here at Trail Hero, we got lucky enough to have Quinn here from 74 Weld to kind of walk us through these portals that he makes and kind of give us a little backstory on, because it seems like you guys just popped up out of nowhere.
Well, we've been involved in racing in Ultra 4, and then before that just in the rock crawler scene. So we've been making portals for over a decade.
But very specialized for
very
extreme
specialized
uses.
Yeah, and so now we're moving what we learned from racing to more of a mass market. So we've got our Bronco portal here. It's essentially, when people are not super familiar with the product, I just say it's a lift and a re-gear all in one.
All in one.
And so this is a 21 Wild Track. This is stock suspension,
Right.
stock ride height. We bolted a portal on and it clears a 38-inch tire.
Which doesn't do that out of the box.
Right. But the big thing is so you get a gear reduction out of it to accommodate for that bigger tire. It keeps your CV angles nice and flat. It keeps all of your geometry in the stock location, so it rides like a stock vehicle.
Right.
It's fully ABS compatible, no lights on the dash. Everything is just kind of a seamless integration.
That's awesome. I mean, you touched on it, but you keep your stock gearing on your vehicle.
Yep.
Like for instance, you have a Tacoma here and you have this Bronco here.
Yeah.
Stock gears.
Stock gears.
The gearing difference happens within the portal itself.
Yeah, so it's a 22% gear reduction, because typically you're going to do a 22% larger tire. So like the Tacoma came with a 30, we went to a 37. Now this comes with a little larger tire, 33s really on this. We went to a 38.
Right.
It drives fantastic.
You said the shift points are the same?
Shift points are good. The vehicle basically doesn't know that it has big tires on it.
That's amazing.
That's kind of our selling point is bolted on.
You don't have to program anything? And,
nope.
Yeah.
No. So we still run, if you look closely, there's still a factory Ford ABS sensor at the wheel. So there's no lights on your dash. It's just it's a clean, seamless integration.
That's right. And you know, when people consider how much it costs to get a vehicle to clear certain tire sizes, for instance, on a Tacoma, you mentioned you're not even going to do that for under $20,000.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of different parts having to work together, and you're lucky if they do.
Yeah.
Often.
Well, and you're doing a long travel kit and shocks and all this other stuff where it's great, but at the end of the day, now your CV angles are not in a happy spot.
Like crazy geometry now.
Yeah. So we keep flat CV angles.
It just goes totally straight.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. You basically started really pushing this, within the last couple years?
Yeah,
for
it's
this
been
space?
about 2 years. So we started with the Jeep platform. So I got a 392. I put that on portals, went straight to 40s, still run the stock springs on that. And then I kind of saw as we developed a lot of the IFS stuff and independent stuff through racing.
Right, with Lauren Healy. And,
Yep. And then we were part of Ford's 4600 race program.
Yep.
And that was super successful.
Huge.
Yeah.
I think that trickled down into the rest of the market because all these people aspirationally looking up to that are like, hey, that sounds pretty
cool. The
cool.
4600 race program on Ford, that's been Ford's most winning race program in the company's history.
On your portals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're just trying to take what we learned there and move it to more of a mass market product. And that's what we end up with.
And it's all in, one price, everything comes.
Yep. So it's a full kit. So on this, we give you bigger rotors, front and rear. It converts your rear semi-float axle to a full float, which is huge.
Which is also a costly thing to do.
Yep. And then it converts you, over on the front to where you're done. Like you don't need a lift. Your CV's happy, stock geometry and 38s.
It's amazing to see a company kind of headed by, what did you say, aircraft engineers?
So we're an AS9100 aerospace machine shop. We make everything in-house. We're able to leverage a lot of the equipment that we have to develop this stuff. And so I have engineering in-house. We have a lot of really high-end, like 5-axis equipment.
Right.
And that's not something that you typically find in just an off-road company. But off-road's been my passion for 20 years. I was going to Johnson Valley.
Behind the wheel?
Yep.
Yeah,
awesome. I was wheeling Johnson Valley before King of the Hammers was ever really even a thing.
Wow.
And it just kind of, certain things just happen. And when they mesh and you see, hey, here's an opportunity, that's how the product develops.
No, I love seeing like when companies are coming up and really just pushing it or bringing new things to market that maybe people weren't considering could even be a possibility.
Yeah.
And this is totally attainable. If you start out here, you could save yourself a lot of heartache, like I have, and get pretty much what you want right out of the box and be good to go. And it's pretty badass. So anyways, guys, if I was you, I'd go check out 74 Weld. Is it 74weld.com?
Yes.
Yep. And then on Instagram, of course, I follow them. You might have seen, like we said, on Lauren Healy. So check out Lauren Healy's racing in Ultra 4. And yeah, bitchin', man. Thanks for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
One of the coolest things is seeing some of the rad rigs here and some of the personalities, like Matt's off-road recovery right there. And it's just rad to see some of these faces that you see online so often. So cool. What's up, guys? I'm lucky to be here today with Dennis Wood from Teraflex. Thank you so much for making some time.
Lucky to be here.
It's like they've been such a huge part of my build, and it's cool to actually get some time on the trail with this group. And they've actually got some cool stuff that they're working on or have worked on and are debuting here at Trail Hero. Go ahead.
No, we finally did coilovers. So the Falcon coilovers.
Is this the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just debuted them on the JLs, and then we're building them for the JKs as well, and working on the JT down the road as well. But I tell you what, just wheeling around down here for the last 4 or 5 days has been amazing. They're so stinking
You're
soft
stoked.
and dead quiet. I'm just, I'm loving them.
So like the ride quality is it's got that factory feel to it.
Yeah, and it's soft when you need it to be, but because you're able to do a true dual rate with a coilover, when it gets down to that, going through a whoop or whatever, it'll get in transition into that stiffer spring, and shaft speed changes and it stiffens up the shock. They're adjustable, so we have 3 positions. So if we're going to rally it hard, we'll crank them up on 3. And I tell you what, the difference between soft, medium, and firm on
You
that
can
thing,
actually tell.
Holy cow!
Right.
Yeah, you kick it up on firm and it's like, okay, that's stiff.
That's awesome. Because up to this point, you guys were doing like coil springs and shocks and
Yeah, we've been doing the Falcons, right? The 3-3 adjustables that you see peeking over everybody's tires. Yeah, we've been doing those for, I don't know, what are we up to now, 7 or 8 years now? So they're pretty much everywhere. So we transitioned that technology into the coilover, and then did a ton with the sliders so that they run totally silent, bearings in them inside and out. And,
wow.
Because coilovers on a nice rig has always been a problem because they're pop, snap, twing.
Right, there's all kinds of pop.
Yeah.
You don't know if you broke something or if it's just settling. Yeah.
They're nice rigs. You don't want to listen to that. So that's why the engineers just did an amazing job. I'm just so stoked driving it.
That's awesome. Well, I really appreciate the support you guys have given my vehicle, and then I'm glad that we got a chance to finally connect. And if you guys want to learn more, check them out on social at Teraflex, and also, the interwebs at teraflex.com.
Righto.
Yep. What's up, guys? I'm here with one of my favorite people, that one other dude, also known as Mr. Hal Prock of Autotech Sonora. You might hear me talk about Sonora throughout this trip because we're with a lot of the boys up from Sonora, and Hal is one of the guys who's responsible for keeping a lot of those vehicles together. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Good. So what are you doing here?
Well, we're at American Iron Off-Road for the ball joint deletes.
Okay, that's right. That's what you have on this.
Yeah, so with Josh and Alyssa over here. So we're just kind of representing and rocking because I get deletes for like my project I'm building, the 71.
Right.
It's got a set on there. I did those just to show to anybody, hey, powder coated axles, you can put these things in, you're not going to damage anything, and they're going to go right in.
Yeah,
so,
I saw your video on that. That's pretty cool. The Jeep has a name.
Yep, Pegasus.
Pegasus. This is your pride and joy.
Yep.
Want to give us a quick rundown on it?
So this is a 2017 Rubicon. It was a base Rubicon, so it had the cloth seats, no frills, just wanted the 44s in it. So right now I've taken out the 44s. I got the Fusion 4x4 Elite 60s.
It's pretty beefy now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the 1 tons underneath there. Drivetrain otherwise, like the engine, transmission,
Pretty
transfer
much
case,
stock.
all stock.
Are you going to supercharge it?
Nope,
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet.
I have a feeling I've seen what happens when people supercharge them. I may have an engine from one of these sitting there, but
Right.
and then I've got all the KC lights on it. I got all the ruggeds.
Is that a Genrate cage?
That is a Genrate cage.
Yeah.
I've got all the pink ruggeds actually.
You do, yeah.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Everything is pink. Run dual power tanks back in the back. I've got a Dometic in it.
You're kind of overlanding. You're almost there.
But I'm a little bit different than the rest of our group from up in Sonora. I'm the only one with the Alpine.
The system?
Everybody
has
else,
a Stinger?
yeah, is a Stinger. That may change.
Where can people find out more about what you do?
Well, I have my own website, autotechsonora.com, but also you can find me on Instagram under Copper204.
Right on.
Or that other one dude.
That other one dude.
Yeah.
What was your favorite trail so far?
Since we only made it out this time, I like Melt's Mile, but Wayne's World was a little bit different, so I kind of like that.
What number was that?
It was like a 6, I think.
6, and the rating system here goes from a 1 to a 15, with I believe from 10 or 11 up, it's like buggy lines.
Yeah, well, I was out with Jeremy Pruitt and those guys from Rock Crawler, and they were making a 6 into like a 14.
Right. Yeah, you can make it what you want out here. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, they were definitely giving the roots to their 2 new rigs, so they were trying to see what they could do.
Amazing what people are doing to their vehicles out here.
One wheel rigging.
All right, brother.
All right.
Well, have fun.
All right, you too.
So guys, we're wrapping it up here tonight with Sean from Shock Surplus. What's up, bud?
What's up, guys? What's up?
What a day.
It was fun.
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, we literally I covered myself in sand going through these dunes.
Yeah, it does layer you up.
It does, and it's a lot of fun though.
We got to jump in the lake.
We do have to jump in the lake. But first off, who are you? What do you do?
Sean, I sell a lot of shocks online. Actually, my team does. We got a team of 15 people in LA that sells a boatload of shocks. All we do is help out in that little category, super small niche category, you know, in this whole freaking automotive thing we're all doing.
Well, what's really cool about Sean too is he's always involved in any cool thing that maybe I'm coming up with or Tread's coming up with. He supported the Project Subaru deal. He installed the shocks on our Subarus. He's actually out here with us today at Trail Hero, kind of doing a baseline on the Jeep as she sits. With the dual Billstein 9200s on each corner. We're going to...
Oh, those are hot.
They're hot, right?
They're hot.
We're going to work on that. We're going to see what we got to do to make these perform even better. They haven't really been tuned. So
no.
Sean came along and I'm like, hey man, can you help me?
Dude, Bill, I talked to Billstein today too. And they were like, yeah, I don't think we ever tuned those before they went on your vehicle. I was like, blasphemous. We're gonna get them dialed in there.
Yeah, it's just really cool to see what you do. I've been to your location now. The other Sean Bowman. Sean Moman and the wealth of knowledge that he has. You've put together a really good crew, and I really like that you're approaching the community through stuff that the community does versus just trying to sell people a product, which you could do all day long if you wanted to.
Yeah. Bowman is such a huge wealth of knowledge for us. He knows more than me over there at the shop. He's helping out all of us, not even just like you. And the Subaru project seems like a lifetime ago after 4 days out here, huh?
It does. It really does. I'm like, what Subaru?
Yeah.
I'm a Jeep owner.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah, this thing is so loud. It's nice.
It's been a lot of fun to drive actually, and I can only imagine it's going to get better than this.
I think it's time for me to take it for a drive, right? It's like see how.
Yeah, have fun with no power steering. We already blew that.
Got no power steering, no shock damping.
Yeah, we're a little rough right now, and we're fully aired up too. This was kind of like hey, the light's good. Let's go to the dunes. And
oh, you're fully aired up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys. Thanks for following along on all of our misadventures. It's been such a great time, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're out here for you, really. You know?
I appreciate that.
And you linked us up with a bunch of all your all your friends that you've built much longer in this industry than we have. Yeah.
It's all about relationships, man. It's all about family. It's all about bringing us all together and giving people something a little bit more than just parts or service. It's giving them a feeling, right? A vibe. And anyways, I think between the video that we created from this event and the fun that we had, people out there are going to really enjoy it. And hopefully you guys come out next year and check out Trail Hero.
Dude, Trail Hero, awesome. We're Shock Surplus all over the place. Instagram, YouTube. YouTube is where we spit all our education. You've probably seen some videos, but easy to find us.
Yeah, cool. I had a much better ending before, so we're gonna leave it right there. What's up, guys? So now we're at We Rock, which is basically a crawl event that has multiple classes from amateur up to advanced to, I don't know all of the details, but what I do know is there are set courses. They have to take the line. There are bonus lines. Each driver gets their own spotter, and ultimately it's based on who finishes and I'm assuming when, but it's gnarly. You have all kinds of vehicles. You've got buggies. I heard they had full-size Broncos on course. So there's a lot of different things going on all at once, but this is yet another thing that makes Trail Hero interesting.
The Roadian ATX is 360 degrees of versatility with a 3-ply sidewall that's perfect for heavy loads and tough roads. It's 3PM SF certified with emerging 3D sipes to improve traction and performance in snow, mud, and wet conditions. And 2 dynamic sidewall design options, so you can pick what fits you and your ride best. The ATX is pushing all-terrain performance to a new level. Nexen, we got you.
What's up, guys? So walking through the show, I was like walking and I just stopped and I'm like, what the? We got a little Daihatsu, what are they called?
Dhatu Hi-Jet.
Hi-Jet. Freaking, the K-truck craze is popping right now with everything. Everyone wants these little trucks, and this guy, what's your name?
Robbie
has 3 of them, and all 3 of them are unique in their own way. And you sell these things too, don't you?
Yep.
Is that the whole business?
Yep. They call it the UTV killer.
Why don't you introduce what you do?
Yeah, for sure. So we're a local dealership here in St. George, Utah. So we import these from Japan. So Daihatsu is actually manufactured by Toyota. So you're pretty much buying a little Toyota pickup, which is awesome. They call it the UTV killer because you still have 4-wheel drive, heat AC, power windows, power locks. I mean, they're manufactured by the automotive industry. So you get all the bells and whistles for an amazing price tag.
That's amazing. What would be the price tag on?
So price tag, I mean, they range from anywhere from 14 all the way up to fully decked out, kind of like this guy, around 28.
Oh wow.
So I mean, a brand new side-by-side, you can't even compare with that.
Do you guys see a lot of people like adopting these into like the overland space too, or?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you got plenty of bed space.
Right.
So guys are starting to throw, tents, stuff like that.
Racks and stuff.
Racks, especially the dump trucks, because they can carry a lot more weight in them.
What are they rated to?
So rate-wise, so on these guys, 750 pounds, the dump trucks are 1,500 pounds.
1,500 pounds gross vehicle weight that you can add on top of the vehicle. Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive. That would probably hold all of my stuff comfortably with room to spare. So if people want to find out more about you and these vehicles, where can they go?
Yeah, reach out to minimonstersusa.com or give us a call, and we'd love to answer any questions that you got.
Dude, thanks for taking a minute,
Yeah.
showing off these cars. We're gonna just check out the rest of them and
Check 'em out.
show everyone what they get to be jealous of. What an amazing time we've had at this Trail Hero event out here in Hurricane, Utah. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. I would say Trailbreaker is one of the standout favorites for me. And check out Motortopia on YouTube. Check out Tread Magazine. Get yourself a subscription. And you can always find me at Fix Break Repeat or fastfriends.fun. More to come, guys. Talk soon.